welcome back to episode 11 of Strix's point of view on the Content Engineers server. I got my station all put together, nice and furnished. Has a nice dining area set up. I put up some posters and ads around the place, make it feel a little bit more like a proper station. Put in cryopods for people who are visiting and have to log out at the station. But anyway, what this video about today is not the station. It's time to actually put together my primary ship. The whole thing that I've been building all of this infrastructure to get to, the Lippstreu, is finally completed. And so too is the first two cars, the first set of cars for the space train. I have my hydrogen thrust car and my medium cargo car, both of which are ready to go, and I'm going to be trying to get those docked as one piece to the Lippstreu. Let's go in here real fast. Batteries. I don't actually have a group for these batteries. How silly of me. And set those all to auto. The gyroscopes are already on. I went ahead and added the running lights that I've been doing on all of my vehicles on the server here. Which actually reminds me, in the blueprint, I have red as output, but I felt that was bad because the output happens to be on the starboard side, which with the proper running lights is green. So I now switched that around. Fortunately, it's me driving the train. I know what side is what. Anybody else trying to drive it might get a little confused. Let's go ahead and disconnect this. Because I just have that connected on the side for power. Why did it do a complete kickover? That should not have happened. I was doing rolls. I'm not touching the mouse at all. Why did you do that kickover? That is really weird. Okay, in any case, I've got that set up correctly now at angle. Let's see if I can get it connected. So if I hit G, I can look at this. That's my 4 view, which means that'll be my 4 merge block. Because I try to make sure everything gets lined up on the hotbar in about the same order. Okay. What's getting kicked where? What am I running into? Nothing. Why is it acting like I'm running into things? It's getting really, really weird and yanky. I don't like it yanking about like that. This is hard enough to do without that. I'm trying to do a precision lock here. Okay, let's get out of the camera. Switch view. I believe that is now locked. So let me go to my connector, HTC 4. I want to lock that one. And then MCC 4. I want to unlock that one. Oh, no. I've got things backwards on that. Okay. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. Unlock from the station. Okay, it seems to be not completely broken and borked. That's good. You're not able to see this because I, of course, don't have a camera on myself, but I am sweating right now. This is very terrifying because, unlike in a single-player game, I can't save this to not have to rebuild ships if things go wrong. If things go wrong, that's that. Okay. Relay. This is to control my mag lock up here, which I need to make sure that things don't try to run away from me. And there we go. That is locked. So I can shut this down for now. Okay. That was rather harrowing, but there we go. We've got this set up, locked there, ready to be backed into and locked to the Lippstreu itself. Oh, goodness. Now, I do have next to me a bottle of Mr. Bob's favorite rot gut vodka here. And once I get this locked together, I'm probably going to take a shot because I feel that's one of the best ways to christen the ship named after him.
No fuel.
Helps if I remember to turn on my batteries, thrusters. Okay, there was one thruster over here that didn't turn off, but it did turn on with the group. Okay. Let's pull those away, hit 5 to get that docking arm out of the way. Oh, helps if my antenna is on. You can't use the signal blocks if you're not able to send and receive signals. Okay. Why is everything moving so sluggish and slow? I don't think the server likes the Lippstreu much. I don't see why it would have problems with it. This is a pretty well-built vanilla craft. Let's just aim up a little bit. Did I put a camera back here? I did not. That is my bad. So let's just go ahead and get it kind of close, and then I'll do the fine touches to lock this into place. Need to come back to the starboard some. Now the ship itself isn't terribly fast, especially while it's running on battery power alone. There we go, that's a little better. Bit to port. Actually, I can probably do that by pitching. or yawing rather. Okay. Is it snapping into place or is it moving away? It was moving away after trying to snap in place. Okay, I'm a little too low. Up, up, up. I really dislike how sluggish everything is moving for me. How close am I back there? Well, again, this airlock is kind of cheaty. It's using this corner rounded window. Kev set that up for me. Really like it though. So let's come back here and see how close I'm actually lined up, because I can't see that well in there. All right, so I should just be able to reverse. I should be good now. This is grand. So let's come back in here and see if I can get this put together. Slow and easy. Everything locks up for a minute because calculations. And that's technically a good thing, I think. Unless it completely breaks the server. Okay, it didn't break the server, but it might have broke my station. No, it's still loading it in. It's all streaming. It's still all locked up streaming, actually. Okay. All right. I didn't have that other relay listed on here, but I can go ahead, send signal, and unlock that. Let this just kind of drift away from there. Go back into this and rename that again to SF01 Lippstreu. Again, this is a that's just the braking thrust from the hydrogen thrust car. Can I get a look back at the backup? Pretty sure that's just the braking thrust. Yeah. So I can come back on here and HTC, come in here and HTC groups. HTC thrusters. Let's just go ahead and put those here. HTC gyros. Put those here. So now I've got those on, and I've got my hydrogen thrusters on, and now it can actually move with a little bit of speed and grace. I'm not able to see the back of my train, of course, unless I'm doing a side view, or going all the way down this way here. I had turned off my dampers and just left them off because I'm silly. But let's go ahead and pull back up next to the station. because I have a ship to Crescent now, and then I'm going to have to set up a lot of infrastructure for this thing on the station here, as well as across the star system. But for the time being, I feel pretty confident in this thing just hanging out on its own near the rest of the ships at the station. I think that's my LCD panels over there, hanging out in space off the starboard side through the window. Don't really need the HUD in my way though. Let's get rid of that, because I'm just doing this all first person from inside my bridge for the time being. I will have to switch to an outside view in a minute because I want to be close to the station but not ramming it. I need to make this LCD useful, or those LCDs useful, something. Wrong button. So yeah, I was saying my station is huge earlier. My ship is bigger. Whoa. And I have gyros on every car, so it can kind of spin itself out of control if I'm not careful. It is quite maneuverable overall, despite its size. Actually, I would say it's more maneuverable than my fighter, which is hilarious. Let's turn off the hydrogen thrusters. I will leave the ion thrusters on. And now we have very few gyros active on the ship. Not actually even enough to turn it very well, so that's good. I won't accidentally turn this into the station before I'm out of area. Of course, that doesn't say anything about the jitteriness of the server and my computer. I'm not going to put it all on the server. My computer is definitely at fault here as well. I want to see it from inside the station though, because that's awesome to see online. Let me look at these. Yeah, that's my LCD panels. Those transparent LCD panels are just kind of hanging out, doing nothing out in the middle of space. Fascinating. Jittery, jittery, jittery. But yeah, going forward, I'm going to be upgrading this ship to some modded blocks, building a jump car to add on to the end of it so that it has jump drives itself, and looking for a way to pull the Apollodorus behind it. I won't be able to use the Apollodorus's jump drives because I don't want to try connecting with the subgrid that's on there for the docking arm. In my experience, merge blocks plus subgrids equals explosions. Don't want that. So I'm going to go ahead and get back into my base here. I threw in a couple of ATMs and some other useful and usable blocks in here. And one light, just a long range light in here. I still don't know exactly what to do with this entrance, but that's fine. It'll be figured out eventually. This appears to be taking longer than the 20 seconds it should. Which makes me think either my time sense is off or the server is having lag issues. It seems to be much more my time sense was off. Being inside it and looking at it, everything's working as it should be. So yeah, if you enjoyed today's quick little video, go ahead and hit a like button down below. And if you want to see more of what I get up to on my channel, there's also always that subscribe button. And if you have any ideas of what it is I missed for furnishings or what I should do with the station entrance there, throw that in the comments. Definitely helps in the algorithm. In any case, until next time, have a good one.